Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Art of Communicating. And you are in the course of Master the Communication Skills in just 10 days. This video is all about how to speak in English in just in 10 days. It's going to be very crispy and crunchy like KFC chicken, not a boring session. You have to just invest 30 to 40 minutes in this video to get a better idea about the spoken English. I'm sure it's not going to be a lengthy session. You need to invest your time and your interest to learn this. Most of them wants to know how English can be learned very easily. Where I'm trying to give you the quick steps where you can put your effort, push yourself, or force yourself to learn English just in 10 days. It's not going to be a miracle. This is only for the person who is in a beginner stage to get into the at least to the intermediate level. All you need to do is your dedication. You need to have a strong will to learn any new skill. So most of them have an interest to learn or have a desire to learn spoken English, but they do not take any kind of a step. And even if they take, they do not have any kind of a consistency. That's the reason I made a point to take this 10 days to teach spoken English through this YouTube video. So before proceeding further, I would request each one of you to subscribe my channel, The Art of Communicating, and now it's being called as Anuraadha Shree, your career communication coach, so that you will be getting my videos immediately once I post it. So postings will be going on from every day at 8:30. As I told you, it's all about how to speak English soon or just in 10 days. When I say master the art of communication, doesn't mean you're going to be extremely really good. There are so many who are unable to speak. So here, these quick steps will help you out how to speak English at least a bit by bit. Rather staying in a zero level, you can go get in for a next level. I'm sure you have subscribed my channel. I'll be sharing my link below this video so that you can get the postings immediately once I make a notification. Please note it's going to be every day at 8:30 in the evening. So you will be getting 10 days absolutely free, and I'm trying my best to make it as simple as possible so that even the beginner level can understand the terms. I can use bilingual language, but unfortunately, we have multiple language people over here, so therefore I don't want to use anything. But I'll make it as simple so that you can understand. Another request is that kindly take action. It's just not listening. Keep your book and pen with you. So when you have any doubts, you can ask me by putting your comments in the video, below the video. And if possible, I can reply you at the comment box, or else I can take that question in the next video and answer it. So please do take action. It's just not a wish to learn. You also need to have a will. So when you learn something, you need to take an action. So that is what this class is all about. So today we have day 1 to learn spoken English. So let me share the screen. So before I proceed further, I have a very simple question. Like, how many of you understand when someone speaks to you in English? Most of them have this saying to me that I understand when someone speaks. So if you say yes, please comment below. Yes, I understand. And how many of you are able to reply them? Or I mean to say, do you know how to speak in English? If it is yes, again, please reply below the video so that I'll come to know that you are taking some action and you are listening. The next, there are speakers who can speak really good English, but they fail to speak confidently in front of public. If you are one among them, please write below, yes, I belong to category number 3. I hope you have passed the comment below my video. So what could be the reason for this? I'm not going to give a very lengthy session. I'm just going to give today's session. I'm just going to give you the reasons of the why you are facing this problem. Number 1 is vocabulary. People have lots to say, but unfortunately, when it comes to English, they fail a lot because of loss of words. So vocabulary is nothing but words. I don't say that you need to grasp the entire vocabulary. To the beginners, especially in the learning stages, whoever finds difficult to speak, take the minimal words for the particular situations. Based on that, try to start making sentences. Do not think about the formation of the sentence, just start using words. It will be much better. Vocabulary plays a vital role, because if you do not have words, what are you going to say? So you need to have the collection of words what you want to say, and based on that you can form sentences. So next we have, I'm going to take you classes about phrases. So I'm going to take in detail in this 10 days. I'm just going to give you an outline of the class of this 10-day session. Please make a note of all this during the session. It may be very useful for you to take action, and do not take it lightly, because there's one step where you can start speaking. Rather, keeping an idea, I want to speak English, I have a desire to speak English. I see many of them during online sessions. They were willing to speak, but unfortunately, as they had their own issues, like maybe non-availability of their mobile or laptop, or due to some time issues, they're not able to do it. But this video will really help you out, because it's already been the YouTube, and you can check it out how many ever times you want and whenever you want it. But it would be nice if you log in now and keep listening to it. So phrases. So what do you mean by phrases? So please note that English can be spoken only if you have grammar. When we speak our regional language, do we learn grammar first? I don't think so. The language starts from home. We listen to our parents, we listen to our siblings, our neighbors, and start. First, we listen the words. We never think about whether it's the present, or past, or future. So why do you think that in English? So first, have the collection of words. It'll be much better. Let me tell you in the next episode how we can use this. Coming back to grammar, half the crowd says that I'm very poor in grammar. Why only in English? So grammar, I would say it's required, but for the beginners to start, to kickstart with it, start using words first, then the small phrases, wherein it can help you to make at least a small sentence which consists of 4 or 5 words. The next is pronunciation. Yes, it plays a very vital role. Pronunciation is a must that you need to know it. A wrong pronunciation. Why people think when I speak English, people may laugh. They say that the reason is the way they pronounce may be funny, and that makes people to laugh. No matter, but at least you're putting an attempt to do it. You can do it if you put little more effort to check on how it's being pronounced. Never ever think about people who laugh at you. So this also matters if you want to have your communication skill in English. It's only for the first baby steps which you need to take to speak English. Due to what to say, like people's comment or the way they mock at you, you are unable to start. Never ever think about, learn this first four steps which you can do it. And people, whoever says that I have very good English, I really really appreciate them. But if you say if you have a really good English, my next question is, how do I come to know that you have a very good communication skills? So you are going to have a live interactive session. It's a paid session. You need to pay for it. So whoever is interested, I would be sharing my WhatsApp number. You can just ping me in it so that I can keep in touch with you, keep you posted about the course details and the paid amount, whatever it is. And moreover, live interactive session is very, very beneficial, because it's in this video, it's only I'm going to speak and I will not be able to interact with you. So when I say interactive, you'll be interacting with me directly or with the batchmates, so that you can exchange your ideas and thoughts where it becomes more lively. Though we have a good communication skills, like though we learn this vocab, phrases, grammar, but most of us do not have an environment to speak. So I'm going to create in this live interactive session every day. It's going to be 1 hour. It's a 30 days session. It is a paid session wherein you can have role play activities or some kind of a skit or many subject topics which will be very lively over here. So let me go. The first one is vocabulary. So when I say vocabulary, as I told you before, words. People sometimes do not know what is the meaning of vocabulary is. It's just a word which we are supposed to use it in the content. So when you want to use the words, Without words, as you all know, we cannot make sentences. Choose the right word to use it. So, in if you're in a party and you should know the basic words what are supposed to be used, and if you're going for a shopping mall, at least you should know the basic words what's supposed to use. What you see in the mall over there, you can see escalator, you can say sales executive, or you can see some mall, some shopping place over there. So certain things, if you come across, and you will be able to speak efficiently, and moreover you will be getting confident, because confidence comes once you are prepared. So you should know what to prepare. Without preparation you cannot get confident. People say I have no confidence because lack of certain things. The first one is vocabulary. So when you want to improve your speaking terms, have the basic knowledge about the words. It will be very useful. You need to do a bit of homework. The next, as I told you, phrases, collection of words. So never ever think about grammar. Unless I know grammar, I cannot speak English. I do understand grammar is important, but it is not mandatory for the beginners to have a good sound of grammar knowledge. Rather, start with phrases. It's nothing but collection of words. Let me take an example. Collection of words. When we take a meaning of collection, it has a different meaning of words. That's totally different. But when you put all together, the meaning is so different. So with these phrases, you can make sentences. There is no any grammar existing over here. Do you think in regional language grammar exists? No. When we create any language, first we work on the sound. So based on the sound, then we recognize how to be used. So only then a language is formed and it becomes easy. The grammar doesn't exist while learning process. The same are you here. Never think about grammar. Just open up yourself. You need to force to speak. So phrases will help you. The first steps. Let me give two examples of phrases over here. Look into and drop in. Look, the meaning is when you say look, when you take separately, look and into, it has separate meaning. So when we put together look into, it carries a different meaning. With this phrase called look into, it becomes very easy to make a sentence. I will look into this matter. Right? I will look into this matter. Look is different. See, take now. Into, under, right? But when you put both the words together, it again gives a different meaning. This is how you can start from making small sentences. Take action, viewers. The more and more you take action on the spot, it will be very useful. And if you have any doubts, please comment immediately below the video wherein I can look into it and take action. Say, I use the word called look into now. Next one is drop in. So what's the meaning of drop and what's the meaning of in? I'm sure you all know it. It's totally different. But when we put this both the words together, drop in, again it has a different meaning. Drop in. Let's see how do we use it. Like I will drop in next time. When somebody is inviting me to their house, I have no time, so I tell them I will drop in next time. It means that I will come to their house next time. So these you can have collection of phrases in the initial stages and start making sentences. There, you never grammar carries over here. So take your first step. The next one is pronunciation. Yes, pronunciation is another difficult or a challenging task to learn English. I do understand it's quite challenging, but we cannot just sit idle because it's challenging. You can have a solution for it. There are many words wherein certain letters are silent. That's the rule of what's it in English. For example, let us take the name water. Water. Like when I say water, R is so silent, right? When a word ends with R is totally silent. Never. Never. Again, R is silent. Let me give some more words where you can make it out. Let's take Receipt. Letter P is silent. So when you say this word, how do you say it? I heard people saying as receipt. They even pronounce a word called P. Yeah, P is totally silent. Receipt. Right? You can say that receipt. P is silent, no need to use it. The next one we have here is PALM. So treat M as a silent letter and said as palm, palm. M is totally silent. You are going to give a very, very low volume. Palm. There's a palm, palm, no, palm, calm, dam, DAMN, right? Here again, climb, CLIMB, B is silent, climb. So these are some kind of pronunciations which you can learn. You know, when someone speaks to you in English, you get inspired and you feel that I should also learn English. Yes, it's quite possible, but you need to never step back saying that no, I may do this mistake. It's okay. You learn from doing mistake. At least you are attempting, you are taking an action to learn. Keeping this in mind, no, I may do this, people laugh at me, I'm sure you're not going to come forward. Never ever think about, once you step in to learn, put your effort and learn from your mistakes. You, if you have any doubts in getting this pronunciation, I'm sure you can go to Google, put your letters there, words there, and it will pronounce the way it has to be, and that's how you can learn. You need to take a little bit effort to speak. Any language, you need to have a will to learn. I think every skill is learnable, but only problem is that we do not put effort. The next one is grammar. Yeah, everyone, I think 90% whoever have a fear of speaking English, they say that ma'am, I don't have a grammar knowledge, I'm very weak in grammar. What do you mean by grammar? It's only a guideline, it's a set of rules, whatever it is. But I would not recommend a strong grammar for the beginners who has an hesitation to speak. As I told you, learn vocabs, learn phrases, and start making sentences. Grammar doesn't exist. For the beginners, grammar is not that important. So here, pay less attention for the beginner level. Of course, if you want to have your English to be the next level, an advanced level, of course, you need to have a strong grammar. It's a must. So if you think because of grammar I'm not able to speak, at least start speaking and see where you exactly go wrong. Yes, it's a long journey. In this 10 days of my session, I'm sure I'm going to teach you everything, not in depth, at least a process to see how are you taking action. It'll help you a lot. For some, this YouTube can be really helpful. Within 10 days you can achieve something. Or whoever thinks, no, I need to go in depth, I need to have a one-to-one session, you can ping me in my below my video, and I'll be sharing my WhatsApp number below this video, so that you can ping me on WhatsApp and I'll get back to you with the details. So please do not forget to subscribe my channel. I repeat again, because you will be getting the video posted at 8:30 every time. Either you can have a session lively there, so that you can get the first notification, and I can help you out at the earliest. As I told you, interactive session, it's going to be a live session. Whoever has a good command over English and who feels that you are quite uncomfortable talking in public, yes, this live session will be really helpful. I'll be there to sort it out. And it's a small batch where you can have lots and lots of topics to discuss, to debate, and you can also have a small role play, because whatever we learn, we need to put into practice. So when once you put into practice, it's very easy to remember and recall it. So that is how live session is going to help out. So interactive session live, it's a paid course. You need to pay for this. So whoever's interested, again, I'll let you know. You can ping me in my WhatsApp, which I'm sharing it below this video. Okay, let us start with this thing. So here, as you all know that English, anything starts from home, right? So that's the reason I chose certain equipments which we all use in the kitchen. Nowadays, just not the women who's getting into kitchen, even we see men also in the kitchen. Another one, when you go to someone's house, when we have a chance to cook, sometimes we fail to ask certain equipments, like we don't know what words to be used. So there we get stuck. The main problem is that English gets stuck because we don't have the proper words or the right words to choose. So let's start from the kitchen equipments today. So here, I'm sure you all know this in your regional language. Yes, of course, I also know that. So what do you call this? If you know the answer, please tap it below the video. It's called as ladle, right? Ladle. E is silent, ladle. The next, I'm sure most of us have this, right? Some people say it's a wooden stick. Wooden stick is so totally different. And this, we are using it. I'm sure we all have this, especially when you have to do some curry with potato. We use this. I think I gave a clue to you. Yeah, this is called as spatula and this is called as masher. So what do we do with the masher? To mash the potatoes, the cooked or the boiled potatoes. And here we use this spatula for dosas or for stir fry, for many things we start using it. I'm sure you all have this in your kitchen. Today what you need to do is after finishing a session, just get into the kitchen and have a look at the particular products so that you can recall it. Anything can be learned by recalling it. As I've used the kitchen equipments, I'm sure you all have this, most of the things. And these are the very common equipments what we use in our daily life, right? So the best way to remember is just get into the kitchen and check out this. Okay, take out that particular product, keep it in your hand, and just tell, okay, this is ladle, this is spatula, this is masher. It'll make you to remember very well. And I'm sure next time when you get into this kind of sessions or when you have a chance to cook in someone's house, you can just ask them immediately. And even in case if they don't know this, you can teach them also. This is called as spatula, this is called as masher. That's one way of learning languages very soon. Yes. So what does it appear like? It's a container where you have dots, holes into it, and I'm sure you know what to do with this. I hope most of the women know it, and probably even men and boys also know. I think I'm not very sure about it. Yes, of course, I have it in my house, and I also have this. We know that. I'm sure you all know this in your regional language, but today I want a right word, a correct word, an appropriate word for this utensils. This we use it to take the chapati or take the puppet. So what do you call this as? So let me go the first one. Colander, right? Colander. R is silent, right? Some people say it's a strainer. Some people say it as bowl. No, it's not a bowl because it has a hole in it. And here it's called as tongs. It's not tong because this is one over here and there's another side. So both are joined together. That's why I make it as tongs. So today you can go ask your mom when you're making chapati or when you want to fry papad, Mama, where is tong? Or where is tongs away? You can ask her. She'll tell you. In case she doesn't know, teach her. Right? Everything starts from home. That's the reason I took the basic vocabs of the kitchen equipments because this is used in almost in all the houses. You need not take a hard time to remember this vocabs because as it's appearing in front of you, it's very easy to remember. Let me go the next one. Yeah, yesterday I had a very funny name for this. I'm sure you all tell this is a dustbin, right? But this is a different kind of a dustbin. And this, you call it as kadai, right? But kadai is not an English word. And here, I'm sure most of them know this. So let me go the first. What do you call this as? Dustbin? I know all this dustbin, but what is it exactly? Here, there's something where you keep your leg and press down to open the lid. What do you call that? Someone told me yesterday in my class, like leg pushy dustbin. Leg pushy dustbin. I've actually translated Hindi into English, right? But the right word is pedal bin. It's called as pedal bin. Yes, kadai, it's right, but actually it's called as wok. Called WOK, it's oak. You would have seen people making fried rice, gobi manchuri on the roadside or in some hotels, the way they fry it. Like so, and this is called as pan, stir pan. The difference you can make up the difference with this one when you pour oil in it. The oil just gets cut in the center of the container. Whereas this one, when you pour oil in it, it gets spread. Sorry. It gets spread all over. So this is stir pan and this is wok, not kadai. Please change the terms. And here we are with the plates and bowls over here. So what do you call this as? Crockery. Of course, we use this knife, spoon, and fork, right? And this is called as cutlery. So all these are comes under the category of kitchen equipments. The next we have here is, we all have this, but what do you call this as? If you think in your regional language, I'm sure it is called in different names. If you ask me in Tamil, it's called as urtukata, urtukuchi. In different ways they are talk, and the exact, the correct name is rolling pin and board, right? And here, this one, it looks, I hope this picture is clear. We use this in the ice cream shops or even at home. I have at home to take ice creams, right? It's called as ice cream scoop. If you go to an ice cream parlor, he says, okay, what do you want? So he says, you people tell him like one scoop of vanilla, one scoop of black currant. This is how he uses it. He doesn't use any kind of a spoon or a ladle. It's called as scoop. Now over here, container. Some people say it is a cooker. So cooker, it's totally different. It is a pressure cooker. It puts pressure and the whistle comes up over here where it makes a sound. I remember mom tells you, okay, after two whistles, switch off the stove, whatever. But this is not the pressure cooker. It's called as pot. Okay, it has a knob on the top. This is called as knob, K-N-O-B, knob, and this one is called as lid. In Kannada we say as muchla, whereas in Tamil we say as moody. Okay, this is the way it appears. This is not the waiter. This is only a knob in it. So you might ask me, what is this then? Yes, of course, this also is a pot, but it's a clay pot. So these are simple basics items which we use in our kitchen, but sometimes we use it, we don't know the name. So today I took this particular vocabulary. Reason is it's very readily available at your kitchen. So whatever you remember the words over here, please write down below the video so that I'll come to know, okay, you people are taking action. It's just not about listening. You need to take action. I'm sure you may know this, but there are few who doesn't know this. Even some of products I don't know. I've learned it. Okay, because we do not focus much on this particular products. We just go to kitchen, start cooking, and get things done. We the max to max we know is pressure cooker. Then we know about spoons. Some people have a problem. What is the difference of tablespoon and teaspoon? The bigger size is called as tablespoon, and which is in a small size is called as teaspoon. So these are the problems. What's happening? But if it may look easy for some, or some may have a very good idea about it. I really appreciate. But these are for the one who doesn't even have an idea. It's a one quick baby step for them to have a confidence. So start taking actions. Being a first day of the session, I've taken up a very simple vocabularies where it's readily available. You know how to remember vocabulary, either to write it on a post-it where you can see it every day, or you can keep on reciting like a poem, right? So that here you need not do any of this two things, because you can just get into your kitchen and you can see all these items. It's just the items in front of you. You can call it as, okay, this is ladle, this is crockery, this is cutlery, this is a pot. Different ways you can go ahead. So that's the reason I'm taking. If you have any more things, you can just comment below the my video so that even it will be helpful for others. So here, I appreciate your patience for your valuable time, what you had taken to watch this video. Please keep in mind, it will be telecasted on YouTube every day at 8:30 in the evening. So please do not forget to subscribe my channel so that you will be getting the notifications once I post it. And whatever you want to know about this particular video, you can please comment below the video so that I can answer you in the comment box, as I told you. Else I can take your question in the next video so that even you can be very clear about the question. It's just not about talking, it's all about taking action. So I'm making this 10 days class absolutely so lively so that you can start speaking. The problem of speaking is the everyone says grammar, grammar, grammar. No, I set aside grammar and I focus more on vocabs and phrases. It's only for you to boost up your confidence to speak English. So try using this today. Whatever you learned in this video, make a note and comment below the video so that it will be very easy for me to understand and I can add up more and more points in my next video. Once again, please not forget to subscribe my channel, and I'll be sharing uh, my YouTube channel details and my WhatsApp details so that whoever is interested in interactive session, you can just ping me in the WhatsApp so that I can give you details. So you need not get into live session immediately. You can just check this 10 days classes. For some, this class may be really useful in this 10 days. And for some who wants to go ahead, moving forward, you can ping me in WhatsApp. So once you feel that, okay, this class very comfortable to me and I'm okay with the trainer. And if you believe that, okay, I can learn English faster, sure, you can ping me in this interactive live session. Regarding my feedback, you can see it in my. I have been posting other videos where people have given me lots of feedback about my coach. So whatever you have doubts, you are most welcome to ask me, or if you about the subject wise, if you want to have more of vocabs, I can make a separate video for that after finishing the 10 days of session. But the 10-day of session is all going to be stepwise for you to speak in English. It's only a sample video which will be helpful to you. Try, put your effort, force yourself to do whatever act is given to you. Today, your activity is write some small phrases. You can just get in, or you can take a particular content. For example, imagine you are getting in for a party. So what are the words you can use? This way you can build up the vocabs. At the same time, if you want to get in for a shopping place, what are the vocabs you can use? You can go into that way. Choose your own situations and make a content, make a vocab, the words what is required, and you later we can see how we can proceed further. Unless you push yourself, you cannot learn any new skills. Make some new habits. Like dedication is required, determination is required, and discipline is required. Three D's are required to do to learn any skills. All the skills are learnable. Unless you put your effort, it's not easy. So dedication, determination, and discipline is required to do it. So today, why don't you make a new habit of subscribing my channel so that you will be getting the first notification when I post my video at 8:30. I hope you have subscribed my channel. So whatever details you want, please ping me below the video and I will be here to help you out. So see you tomorrow at 8:30. Until then, it's your Anuraadha Shree, your career communication coach. Thank you. God bless you.